Sup Tho, it's your boy KOOLLEE, here to bring you a review on Season 3, Episode 1 of The Flash. Now let's get right into it. Episode 1 is called Flashpoint, okay? So, it's a lot going on right now. The Flash goes back in time, saves his mom. He finally actually does it and says, you know what? Forget all of this. I'm gonna go save my mom pretty much. And the kicker to the whole situation is the Flash is happy. He saved his mom, his dad is alive, and he's happy. But now he's pretty much starting all over with this group with Cisco and everyone. You know what I mean? He doesn't even have Iris. Joe's not on his side. Joe doesn't even know him. These people don't know him anymore. So he no longer has that side of his family, his adopted family, if you will. But back to the Flashpoint. So the Flashpoint is pretty much Barry Allen's own little world. He changes it to benefit himself. It's his, I'm not like bashing him, but it's pretty much his selfish himself world. He wants to save himself instead of saving everyone else. You know what I mean? Do you get that? You know? In doing this, there is a new Flash. Kid Flash. Wally West. And I'm not gonna lie, he looks pretty good in the suit. Pause. It's a nice suit and it looks right. You know what I mean? I can't complain. I like how it looks. And then seeing him beside the Flash, it's a pretty good look. Now, because there's another Flash in this Flashpoint, that Flash has changed. All right, let's stop saying Flash. Because there's another Flash in this Flashpoint that Barry Allen has made, Barry feels pretty relaxed. You know what I mean? He doesn't feel like him being the Flash is really needed. So he lets the other Flash handle things, which is Wally West as Kid Flash. Now the first rival we see for Kid Flash and the Flash for Season 3 is the Rival. Some people may be asking, who's the Rival? Now, the Rival is an original enemy of the Golden Age Flash, which is Jay Garrick. So I'm kind of curious to know what CW is doing, you know what I mean, because of the fact that that Flash is a part of Jay Garrick's enemies. So I don't know. We'll see what's going on there. Hopefully, eventually, as the storyline continues. So now that everything's changed, Barry Allen's pretty much trying to get a normal life going on. So he's trying to approach Iris again, rekindle things, you know, and he's trying to get things back to normal pretty much. He wants to be a normal person. But in this process, he's starting to lose his memories. He's starting to lose very valuable memories. And only the Reverse Flash knows what's going on. He doesn't know what's going on, but the Reverse Flash knows what's going on. So the Reverse Flash basically says, look, Barry, if I don't kill your mother, you're going to lose your memories and everything's going to go downhill from now, pretty much. But Barry's pride is getting the best of him, so he doesn't want to hear all of that. He thinks Reverse Flash is just being spiteful, of course. Now, a very interesting scene is where Barry Allen saves Kid Flash, and Barry realizes that Kid Flash is Wally West. This is a very critical moment because when Barry Allen goes on a date with Iris West, something comes up and they both have to leave immediately. Now, when that happened, I asked myself, does Iris West already know that Wally West is Kid Flash? And the answer is yes, which is pretty cool. They're pretty much a crime-fighting family or crime-fighting duo, brother and sister working together. It's pretty cool. Iris doesn't have powers, but she does what she can. Real quick, let's talk about Joe. Now, I don't really know what's going on with Joe, but he's not the same Joe as before. Joe's pretty much a downer. He's an alcoholic, I guess. I don't know what's going on with Joe. We got to get him together, though. The relationship he once had with Barry, it's not the same. Joe doesn't even know who Barry is. Neither does Cisco. The crazy thing about Cisco is he's a freaking Mac genius pimp. he's rich and he freaking owns Star Labs. I don't know what he called it, but he owns it now. Caitlin Snow's a eye doctor. She's not what she once was. It's a lot going on. Basically, what I'm saying is, when Barry Allen changed everything, he literally changed everything. The team is no longer a team. They don't even know each other. But one interesting thing is, Cisco made Kid Flash's suit. So that's one thing that stayed the same. But Cisco did not want to work with Kid Flash in the way that he works with the Flash before Barry changed the universe. As Barry's losing his memory, all he can focus on at this point is helping Kid Flash defeat Rival. And he pretty much forces everyone together. Pretty much. He forced Caitlin Snow, Cisco, Iris. They're all together right now pretty much working to defeat Rival, which is pretty cool because they don't have the same memories, but they still work together. So Team Flash finds the Rival's location, and the Flash and Kid Flash, of course, rush in to go get him. And Kid Flash ends up injured very badly. The Rival shoves a pole in his chest pretty much, maybe in his lower area of his stomach. Either way, the Rival injures Kid Flash very bad. Very bad. He's in very bad shape. And it doesn't help that during the fight, the Flash loses his memory. He pretty much loses a very important memory of him learning how to control his powers and really embracing himself as the Flash. Thank God that Iris West was in his ear to help him remember, so he actually got his memory back and he was able to defeat Rival, which was amazing because the Rival was he was so shocked that he was defeated that he couldn't help but admit that Barry had to be the fastest man alive. And that coming from a speedster is saying a lot. Rival's defeated and Wally is in recovery. He will survive. He is now in recovery. And Barry realizes that he has to fix this. So he asks for Iris's help. I can only assume he just needed a shoulder to lean on. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. He got the weight of the world on his shoulders. Now Barry and Iris go to release the Reverse Flash. Now here's some sick mess right here. Barry goes to Reverse Flash and tells the Reverse Flash, hey, I'm going to let you go. We all know why Barry has to let him go. Of course we know. Barry doesn't want to say it, but the Reverse Flash is so sick in the head that he tells Barry, say it. You have to say it in order for me to go do it. And Barry says it. So in order for Barry to fix the Flashpoint, his mom had to die so everything can go back to normal, which it did not, because when Barry makes it back, Iris is missing. Now, I don't know where the hell Iris is. If you guys have an idea of where the hell you think Iris went, is Iris dead? What's going on? You know what I mean? Did the Reverse Flash snatch Iris up for his own entertainment? Like, what happened there? You know what I mean? So y'all let me know what's going on in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It's your boy KOOLLEE. And if you guys want to see more of these or hear more of these, let me know in the comment section below. I'm out.